What's going on, family and friends? It's your boy, the KL Hill, and I am back with another one. This one, it's a follow-up to one I did last month. I do believe it was originally in August, where I covered my labs and I did my activity level. I did like my BMI, my fat, my weight, just to kind of show you guys, you know, that this is real. Like, it's not a joke. It's not just something I'm putting out there just to get attention and not like that. This is it's a process. It's a slow process, but it's a process with benefit. So I've been keeping myself accountable all year, and I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of motivation too to do the same thing, because for it to be successful for you, you're definitely going to have to get a little manic, and you got to really start to hone in on a few things. You got to really keep checks and balances of all this stuff yourself, because if not, it's easy to fall off the wagon per se. But what I want to do is just kind of give you guys an intro. I did it a month ago. I think at the time I was 203, 204 pounds, 202 pounds, somewhere in there. I don't think I'm gonna be that far off from that, but I did lose additional weight. The last time I saw the doctor, I was 199. I can't remember. It was somewhere around 200 pounds, 201. I think I lost 60 pounds when I saw the doctor. I lost a pound after that, and then I went off the wagon on my birthday, and that was deliberate. It wasn't something like, oh, I slipped and I ended up with a slice of birthday cake. No, I planned it out because I hadn't had a cheat day. And not that I desire cheat days, but, you know, I'm going to celebrate holidays. I'm going to celebrate birthdays, but I want to make sure that as soon as that's over and done with, as soon as I've had my fun, it's time to get back to the message at hand. So to the task at hand, I should say. So that's exactly what I did. And I want to show you as well, too, that even though for about a week there, my weight loss stalled. Didn't really gain a bunch of weight like I thought I would have. Didn't lose any weight, though, but I maintained. Even though I ate birthday cake, ice cream 2 days, I ate fried foods with breading on them. I ate fries. I ate like actual deep fried potatoes. Hadn't ate them, and I haven't ate those all year. I don't think I've ate fries at all this year. But that was it was a refresher. It wasn't as good as I remember. I thought it was gonna be like, this is the best thing ever. The best thing was that cheesecake my wife made for me. It was pretty dangerous. But I've been focused all year, and I didn't want to let that hinder my progress. So I said I was only going to do it one day. I did it 2 days. I didn't want the cheesecake to go to waste. But I did do it for 2 days. And after that 2 days, I got right back on it. Wasn't hard for me to follow what I had been doing already. Didn't miss eating that way. I didn't feel bad like I thought I would. If I thought I was like, oh, it's gonna be sick and sluggish. I really wasn't. I guess my body's so used to eating that proper human diet that, you know, 2 days wasn't enough to really affect me. But I did notice that my energy level dropped just a little bit. I did get somewhat, what do you want to call it, the itis? You know, I did get a little bit of that when I ate the cake the first day. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't like, oh, I need to go take a nap. It was like, okay, I'm done for the day. It was more so like that. It was like more, I was lazy. I felt lazy afterwards. I wasn't like in dire need of a nap. But thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into the labs. I will talk to you guys at the end of the video. Here go the labs. All right, this is my activity level. This is the day of me recording this video. As you can see, I've already burned almost 700 calories. I've exercised for 112 minutes. Been standing for 12 hours, and at the time I recorded this, it was like 340. 12,000, almost 13,000 steps, 6.14 miles. And, you know, I wanted another challenge. So I decided to increase my daily goal activity level as well. So I want to go 8,800 calories a day and 40 minutes of exercise at least a day. I left my standing goal at 12 hours. I think that's fair enough. This is picking up from last month where I started. This is my activity level. If you want to see everything in detail, pause it right here just so you can get a full breakdown of everything that I've done. But as you see, I'm very active. I meet my goal, my move goal almost daily. My stand goal as well. It's really not hard for me to do that anymore. So I'm locked into this way of eating and this way of taking care of my body now, since I've seen so many great benefits from eating this type of diet and staying as active as possible. So what am I looking at here? This is just showing you guys that you can do it. This is another app that I use. This is Apple Watch. This is Apple Health app. And it's really beneficial to me. I didn't have to buy anything specific for my phone or my Apple Watch. This comes standard on Apple. So use it to your advantage. Whatever you have, use that. Now we have the weight scale. These guys have seen this already. If you haven't seen the previous video, go to my page, go back, look at the previous video. Just a quick overview. I started the diet on January 2nd. I didn't really have a first weigh-in until February 1st. I went from February 1st to August, I believe 5th or 6th of in my last video. So that's why I highlighted August 5th. And this is my weight loss journey since August 5th, 2024. I am down to 195. I actually don't know exactly what my weight was there at. I didn't look at it. I completely missed it. But you pause it there and you'll see how much weight I've lost in just a little bit over a month. I think it's close to like 36, 37 days, somewhere in that range. But it's been a nice amount of weight. My weight did slow down. My weight loss slowed down a little bit, but not tremendously. So let's get to the BMI. We're going to go to the same date as well. We're going to go to August 5th. My BMI was 30.5. As of the day of this recording, it is down to 29.7. That is awesome. I'm really proud of myself. Let's get to the body fat. This is the one that I've made a new goal for. I was going to go by BMI as my next. It was going to be my next goal, but talking to Dr. Hampton, talking to my wife, talking to other few people that have been encouraging me on this journey. I'm not going to worry about my BMI. BMI is a terrible predictor of health. We're going to go by body fat percentage. So my body fat percentage goal now is what I'm going to have. I'm not going to have a weight goal until I hit this body fat goal. And my body fat goal is going to be 24.9 pounds. 24.9%. I want my body fat percentage to be less than 25. I want to be in the normal range. I'll adjust that accordingly after I hit that goal. But I'm really curious to see what weight I will have to be to obtain that. I'm not that far off from that goal. Very close. Body water. This is another one that shows how well my body's holding on to that good fluid and how much of that inflammation and edema that I let go of. I was able to actually hydrate myself more as I lost weight because that fat and all of the inflammation that was in my body wasn't able to escape so easily. It wasn't able to help me sustain my thirst. It wasn't helping me get better. What it does is it kind of sits up in your tissues and it causes pain and inflammation, swelling, and all kind of chronic diseases. So I was happy to get my body water up to a normal range. Now we're looking at the skeletal muscle over the past year. As you can see, it's been a gradual increase in skeletal muscle. This is due to the diet. This is due to the exercise. This is due to my determination and dedication to this way of eating. So we're going to go to August 5th. and you'll see where I started at that month, and you'll see where I am now. I'm up to 47.2% skeletal muscle. And my BMR, basal metabolic rate, has been pretty consistent. It has decreased since I started tracking it back in 2022. It's decreased. I don't even know if that's a really good thing or if it's a bad thing. I do believe it is normal for your BMR to drop as you start to lose body weight. If somebody knows, please leave that in the comments. Let me know. Help me out with that one. I'll do a little bit more research, but at the time of this recording, I wasn't going to stop recording and stop my voiceover to find out exactly what my BMR, lowering of my BMR actually does. Now, what do I have to do to adjust it? Should I have a higher BMR? Should I have a lower BMR? I don't know. I think your BMR is the weight that you burn or the calories that you burn not doing anything just on a regular basis. And my new low weight is 195. I made it to 195. You guys don't know how much this really means to me because I haven't been 195 pounds since at least 2001. I don't even think I was 195 in 2001. I want to say I was at 200 pounds by the time the 2000s rolled around. So I haven't been this small since, teenage years. It's beautiful. I love it. And you just saw me, guys. You just saw me adjust my body fat goal. I've already achieved my first weight goal. I'll have another weight goal after I complete my body fat goal. This one is the one that I want to show you. I said I was going to be going over my labs, but we've already seen the labs. I haven't had anything retested since the time of that video. So if you want to see what my labs were, go back and watch the previous video I talked about earlier. But what we're looking at right here is the results of my coronary artery calcium score. I'll let you guys read through it. I was going to read through it, but I did notice that I looked away from the screen for a little while, and I don't want to start reading and read slow, and then I'm not matching the pace of the way I'm scrolling with my screen record. So you guys can pause it. You can read it. Basically, what it says is my coronary artery calcium score is 0. And 0 to 25% of people in my age range. I don't have any calcified narrowing of my arteries. They don't see any issues with my arteries or with the amount of coronary artery calcium that I have, which is 0. But that doesn't mean I'm 100% in the good. If you read there somewhere, I know it talks about soft plaque. It doesn't say soft plaque, but it does say that there could be other underlying issues. So having a 0 coronary artery calcium score does not mean that you do not have any issues, but it's very likely that you have a very healthy heart. Here you have the technical findings. There's no comparisons. They'll show you the Agaston coronary calcium score. They're all at 0. My great vessels are all normal. The ascending aorta 2.5, descending aorta 2.3, main pulmonary artery is 2.9. I didn't realize the pulmonary artery diameter is larger than the aorta, and the descending and ascending aorta. I do know the pulmonary artery is the one that carries the blood from your heart to your lungs, or vice versa. I might have that backwards. Somebody correct me, but I do know that is the one that connects your heart to your lungs, and your lungs oxygenate your blood, and then you get the oxygen to the parts of your body that you needed. So I didn't realize that that artery was actually larger than your aorta, and that's amazing to me. But everything looks good on that CAC score. I was pleasantly surprised. And here we have our final review, and this review is going to be my sleep study. No, not my sleep study. I'm sorry, my air for my CPAP. As you can see, my usage is still really good. I'm averaging, I would say, 8 hours of sleep. I'm definitely getting really good sleep there. And my seal, That's when I put my mask on. My seal, it takes a little while to finally get it adjusted. I notice like when I lose 2 or 3 pounds, I have to readjust it. So every 10 to 12 days, I have to go through this whole fit test where I'll spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes trying to adjust it before I go to sleep every night. And I'll turn my head to the left and right. I'll lay on different positions to try to get that locked in. But I was able to get it locked in, and once I got it locked in, everything was good to go. My events is what I really want you to pay attention to. We talked about this last month. I've gotten my events per hour down to roughly 2. Going back to August, my apologies. This September, I've done something I haven't done before, and that is I've got my events down to less than 1. Yes, you heard me. My average is less than 1. I actually had 2 days in there. I had 1 day in there where I had 0 recorded events per hour. I was amazed. Even though I didn't get 7 hours of sleep, for that 6.5 hours of sleep that I did get, I had 0 apneic events. That means a lot to me. This proper human diet is working for me. It can work for you too. I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm just so happy because I've had people that use this mask that don't like it, so they stop using it. I have people that need this mask more than I do, and they don't use it because it's such an inconvenience. This is just one of the many tools that you need if you are not metabolically healthy, that you need to use, whether it's temporary or not. But you have to find something that's going to help you reverse all of these diseases. The thing that's going to help you reverse these diseases is the carnivore diet. Carnivore, keto, ketovore, low carb. You have to get outside of your comfort zone, and you have to try this. Now, I'm going to make another video about my interaction, a personal interaction that I had with a self-proclaimed vegan, and I did not tell that vegan that I was a carnivore. That one's going to be interesting. And I think the most interesting part about that one is going to be is how much that vegan ate in front of me over the span of 4 hours, and how much I ate in front of that vegan as a carnivore over those 4.5 hours. It was a lot. They ate quite a bit, but we'll talk about that at a later time. Carnivore has been working for me. I know it can work for you as well. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for your viewership. I thank you for all my new subscribers. I thank Dr. Tony Hampton one more time, because with him releasing his podcast episode with me on it, it has really increased the viewership of my page, and I want to thank you guys for it. I really appreciate it. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it, family and friends. Until next time, peace.